Hi, my name is Tiffany Rouse, and I am a Hong Kong student studying overseas at the University of California, Los Angeles, or more commonly known as UCLA. I joined a sports team at university for a very simple reason. I grew up playing rugby in Hong Kong. I played at school and also for a club, and it was something that I absolutely loved. So I thought if I was going to join a group or an activity while I was at university in America, then rugby had to be it. Of course, I was nervous going into it. I was already a petite player in Hong Kong, and so I was even smaller in comparison in America. And I remember at the very first training, I saw girls that were easily triple my size. But I thought, I'm here and I love this sport, so I have to give it a shot. And turns out I didn't have to be worried at all, because even though I was smaller in stature, the fast-paced and agile playing style I had developed under the National Age Grade program in Hong Kong made me a valuable asset to the UCLA women's rugby team. I'm currently in my fourth year as a team member and third year as one of the team's captains. Playing a sport while overseas at university has truly been a life-changing experience. And I definitely think it's a great way to find a place for yourself while you are in an unfamiliar country. It definitely took me a while to adjust to American culture, and rugby on the west coast of the United States is very different from what I'm used to in Hong Kong. But as time passed, my teammates really won me over and have helped me feel a sense of belonging. Because being part of a sports team is like being in a big family, which is great, especially if you're alone in this new country. And it's also a fantastic way to make lifelong friends who will support you on and off the pitch. Some of the best friends I've made in college are my teammates. And I remember one year for my birthday, my whole team gathered inside my dorm room just to surprise me. And it is definitely one of the most treasured moments I've experienced while in America. And I'm very thankful to have joined the team and to have met all these people. Being part of an American sports team is also really fun. As a team, we got to travel around the US and to play matches against different universities. So I went on many road trips and got to visit many places I never thought I would have. Sometimes we'd have to drive like 8 or even 10 hours to get to Arizona or Utah to play our games. And that is definitely something you wouldn't get in a small place like Hong Kong. Just as Hong Kong has the Hong Kong Sevens, the Seven Series has a stop in LA too, so we got to go to that last year before the pandemic started. Overall, I'd say that playing a sport while studying abroad at university is really a rewarding experience. Of course, there will be challenges along the way, and you definitely have to push yourself outside your comfort zone. And for me, that was overcoming my size and also maximizing my skills. And there were definitely some broken bones and bruises along the way. But I definitely became a better player and a better student because of that. So to any Hong Kong student who's considering studying overseas, my advice is believe in yourself and never let anyone convince you you're not good enough to swim in a bigger pond.